and good morning. What time is it? Oh my gosh, it's only 10:10, 10:14. I've been up for a while already, since 8, doing things as I always do things. I'd go on and it's already instant messages. Crazy. This is from a host for tonight. We're going to do something tonight with someone's help. And the person is willing to go on the show. I had to tell the hosts. It's an event that's coming up, and this person is the main speaker. The 2 organizers are on the show tonight as guests on this show. And the person, she says, out of nowhere, yes, I'm going to an event in August, toward the end of August, and she told me the name. I said, no, don't say that. The guests that are on tonight on the show are the organizers. Would you be willing to come on and surprise them? She said, sure, I'll do it. So she's going to appear tonight, and we're not telling the organizers that she's going to be on the show. So that's cool. I like that. I like to see that reaction. It's real. You know, a lot of people. I gotta be careful. A lot of people, of course, go prepared when they go on to a show to host it. Whoever their guest is, they do their research. The vast majority that are good at it prepare. Some think they could just walk in and just go with the flow. You better have some background. You just don't go blind like that. That's just stupid. So this is gonna be fun tonight. And they're all aware of who each other are, because there's so much things going on with Gettysburg. Something happened at Gettysburg, sadly. There's all kinds of stuff. The bishop handled that Friday night pretty well on his show. Because right away, the Annabelle connection, it just spun out of control. It was like, what is going on? But that happens. People start, saying stuff that's absolutely not based on any facts. It starts like, was it related to Annabelle that this person passed away? And then it just spins out of control. It's like when you tell somebody and they tell somebody, by the time it gets to the 5th person, the story has nothing to do with the original story. It's been totally manipulated and changed and exaggerated. So, but there's a lot going on. And I'm going to get into more of that in a second. But I got to get pop-outs because I didn't even do that. I just started talking. And I got an important show to pre-record in a little while. And I got first, well, I didn't just, not just me, but John Burroughs, I got to see, actually, as a treat, the first chapter. Which it says the invitation, but I'm more thinking it's like I almost slipped. I don't want to give anything away. I have a big mouth. Mark used to say that to me, Bill. But when I need to keep shit quiet, I keep shit quiet. When I need to keep people's business private, I keep their business private and personal. It's not for public. So it's not like there are things that I could slip on that might not get me into too much trouble. This other shit you can't slip. This people don't realize when there's projects being done, they sign NDAs on upcoming projects that are in the works. They're not supposed to say anything publicly until they're allowed to talk about it. So who the hell am I to talk about it? If they can't talk about it, why am I talking about it? I'm sure it would be nice to do that, like, but that's horrible. And then the trust factor, you're never going to be told anything ever again because you can't hold it. You have a big mouth. And it's not just because sometimes I slip and I have a big mouth. There are people that would do it just to get themselves attention. Breaking exclusive news, blah, blah, blah. Like, make it a big deal. Like, are you kidding me? You just affected so many people with your recklessness to make it all about you. You're not even thinking about the people who are involved in the projects or anything else. You just want that 5-second fame to make yourself relevant and known? Is that what that's about? It makes you, I'm telling you. Oh my gosh, I was just told a story that absolutely shook me to my core when I heard about it. It was bad. And I'm like, oh my God. All based on what somebody heard and what they did. And they're in jail for life because of what they heard in a discussion, in a conversation. Oh my God. Anyway, so I got to see the first chapter of this 22 animated limited series. John Burroughs is the creator of this. And he's got people helping him with all the assets, making this happen. It is going, I'm telling you, if it's going to be this intense for the whole 22, what a way to start. It just starts right off. And I'm like, whoa. And John is like, Bill, it only gets more interesting and intense. I can only imagine. We're talking about John Burroughs here. Everything's intense when it comes to John. John's an intense guy. So, he and I will be starting this next Thursday, July 31st, 5:30 to 6 p.m. Eastern. The chapters are I don't even know. This one is 12 minutes. I don't know what the duration of each chapter is going to be, but the show is only a half hour long because they're probably going to be anywhere from 12 to 20 minutes. I'm guessing. I don't know. Because it's based on a chapter of a book that I know it's dropping on November 20th, I believe, on Amazon. I got to call him. I could call him right now. But I don't want to do that to him. Because I don't want to keep bothering the guy. It's like we're constantly on the phone now. I don't like to bother anyone. Because I don't want to get on anybody's nerves. I have a tendency to do that. Because I'm very pushy, very prepared. Like today, we have a pre-record at 3 with the new MUFON hosts, CJ Arabia and Richard Banasek. This is their first one. And they're replacing Earl Grey Anderson, who they were close with, who passed away recently. So they've got a bunch of people coming on. This will air August 3rd. No, August 5th, 8 p.m. Eastern. KGRA everywhere. But they've got a lot of people because it's also going to be a tribute to Earl. And carrying that torch, that flame forward and doing their thing. And they were good friends with Earl. They're Southern California, this whole thing down there. So this is going to be awesome. Not only that, I'm excited for also, and It could be like some people might look at this as a conflict, but it's not a conflict. Because in my position, the more information you get out there to the public is what matters. It doesn't matter. I definitely don't look at anything with a political lens when I make a decision to bring a show to the network. We have a lot of conservatives on this network and quite a few liberals doing their own thing. I don't play that game. I'm trying to bring the best content to the network for the public. Now, in this case, you have two organizations, MUFON, and now I'm bringing the International UFO Bureau to the network. There's no reason both cannot be on the network and coexist. They're doing two separate things. And actually, CJ is still part of MUFON. She's part of this bureau, and she's also part of the Hollywood Disclosure Alliance. So she's very busy. So I don't see the problem with putting this out there from a different perspective to give that voice to individuals that are working on the study of UAPs, all that stuff. Why not? To me, the more the better. And we have plenty of other content. The law enforcement, which is amazing. If that's your thing, it's there on Wednesdays. Starting with Search Warrant, with well-esteemed, incredible backgrounds that these gentlemen have. And what their topic of discussion is. Now, Tripwire is on hiatus right now because there's things going on in the background because he's dealing with stuff. And he's awesome too. They both are. Stacy and... I don't want to get in trouble if I start... Because he's awesome. He's a character. But anyway. Then we have the other police show with the Chief Jordan. And then, of course, iDetective. So there's plenty of that kind of content on the network. And then the paranormal. You know, there's something for everyone there. It's not like if I'm watching TV, I'm going to pick and choose what I watch. Something I might like on that channel, something I may not. Last night I binged watched all day yesterday. Because I'm doing a lot more resting and I'm relaxing now. I binged watched season 2 and 3 of Reacher. I love Reacher. I thought the second season was the best. It was off the scale. Third one wasn't bad. They all aren't bad, but the second one caught my attention because it was just slapstick talk back and forth. I was like, this is just... I was sitting here laughing at some parts out loud. Like, this is crazy. It's well done. So I finally found something I could binge watch. But yes, the Burroughs thing, it should be very interesting. I found the first chapter fascinating. And at times, Commander Cobra will be joining us as well to participate. Prior, it's only going to be a few minutes. Welcome to Chapter 2. Well, first, that's your first show. I'd like to welcome everyone, because I'm going to be the one probably doing most of the talking to start it off. To the premiere of The Green Veil. It's a 22-chapter animated weekly series, and it'll end on Christmas Eve at 12 noon Eastern. I'll go through all that. And I'm also here with the creator of this incredible series, John Burroughs, and introduce Commander. Talk for a few seconds, play the clip, the video, and then do a little post comment, what we thought about it. And I already know what I thought about this one. I'm ready. And I could ask questions forever. I'm really good at it. Because I do my homework and I know a lot about this stuff already anyway. So I already got a bunch of questions, but I'm only going to be able to sneak in 2 if I'm lucky. So based on what I just seen, because I watched it last night. CJ, uh-oh. This is coming for today's pre-record. Okay. See, they're too prepared. I spoke with one of the hosts last night, Rich Banasek. And they are so thorough, the two of them. He wanted to go over logistics, and I said, don't worry, we'll be there early, because this is their first show. CJ, the same thing, just now. I'll be there at 2:30 my time, because they're both in California. And she's already saying what we're going to be doing, the outline of the show, so well prepared. I love it when hosts are like this. They got their shit on. They're good. See, this is impressive. But I knew that already with their backgrounds. This is going to be good. And then I can't discount what Alex Tusia and Ruben Uriarte are doing with the other show, the other MUFON show. They're amazing. Ruben, I mean, it's crazy. This is kind of a true story. When I started getting into this stuff, listening to the UFO, UAP, I don't even like calling it UAP, really, but into this phenomenon. And this happened like in 2012, if I'm guessing that I really... Bullshit. Way earlier than that. It's when I moved here 20 years ago. Because I moved to this area, Hudson Valley, Pine Bush, UFO. And I have a history of seeing stuff, so that's a totally different story. But one of the first shows that I heard, of course I heard Art Bell forever, even when I lived in New York City, coast to coast, 1 o'clock in the morning on, what was it, WABC? Or no, it wasn't on ABC, it was... But then they moved to 7:30. I don't remember what AM channel that was. But it was, I remember the numbers. 7:30 and 7:70. Those were the two. And I listened to Art Bell growing up, like listening to it on the radio overnight. But Ruben was on with Noe Torres and Alejandro many years ago. And they were talking about that incident that happened, Coyame, in Mexico, when allegedly the U.S. military flew in, seen bodies riddled all over, Mexican soldiers on the floor. There was a flatbed truck where allegedly they took something, recovered it, and it was extraterrestrial in nature. And they brought it to Atlanta to CDC because they didn't know if it had any hazard. Because if you look, if the story is true, you see the craft on a flatbed, but all the soldiers are dead. So were they contaminated? Did they suffer from radiation? What? So you would think they have to contain it as a biohazard and prepare it and bring it right to the CDC. I mean, it's either that or what? Why did all these soldiers die? Were there any signs of injuries, or did they look? Did they know why they died? If this is true. Were they shot? Who's to know if that didn't happen? Again, this story has been out there I think it happened in the 70s. 74? But who knows? It's a story, alleged, that it happened. But nobody knows. What if those alleged story and the bodies on the floor, they didn't die from a result of radioactive material or whatever, and we went in there and did what we had to do in order to recover it? Would that be something out of the question? I say no. You never know what could be going on. So, yeah, it was them. They got me hooked listening to it. Ruben was one of those people. Other than Art Bell. When I started discovering this on the internet and looking for programming and shows related to this. And now he's a host of MUFON and I get to talk to him. And it's so weird. The person I used to listen to when I was getting into this, I am now working with the individual. That is just a wild thing. It's wild. It's like, the people that I used to, believe it or not, I ain't even going to get into that part. It was almost a possible connection between me and Art Bell. I'll just say that. But I said no. Can you believe that? And I was right on my thinking, because it didn't last long. But some of the people, like Travis Walton, Fire in the Sky. And, he had the cameo in the movie. He's in the crowd. When the town gathers, he's there. That scene. And I watched that movie and I was like, whoa. I think it came out in the 90s. So it's like, and I got to meet him. He stayed over my house, which I ain't gonna call him. I need to talk to him. I gotta see how he's doing. Not to talk to him to get him on shows, just to talk to him as a friend. Just to say hello and see how he's doing. We really, I really attached to him. It was like my grandfather sitting next to me. We spent a lot of time one weekend together, just him and I. And Kathleen Martin. She was a part of that too. Spending some time. But he and I specifically spent a little extra time, like literally hours and hours, just him and I. And we got deep and personal. I spilled my guts to him and he told me, revealed a lot about himself to me. I can almost cry right now just thinking about him. I really care about him. Like I said, conversations on a personal level and his experience. I tell you, I know a lot of people in this field. The one person I don't doubt is Travis Walton, ever. Out of all of them that I've ever met and had it as an experiencer, there's no doubt in my mind. Like I said, and the things and Kathleen is just amazing. She's another one. I mean, I look at her like a mom, or she's a sweetheart. And when I met her for Pine Bush and we spent time together, she's just awesome. You actually, and Linda's all business, Linda Moulton Howe. But even when we spent downtime together, she's so amazing. When it was just her and I and mom and one other individual, and at times just her and I and mom. She's just a freaking awesome person. Like, gentle, kind. They show compassion. They care. You could tell they have a big heart. When they have their business face on, it's all business. But you can tell what kind of person they are for real. Beautiful people. I mean, I can't say more than that. I mean, it's just amazing. And the whole reason I'm mentioning this, it all started by listening to Art Bell, getting my interest back then. And then my experiences too, and then I had one in 95, another one in Montauk. I don't know if it was 99 or 2000, around there. I can't remember the year. Which I can call some right now that was there. He's seen it with others there. It was incredible. And the thing is, with everything that goes on, that they're trying to explain away that this is ours or our technology, and I get that. What I seen over that ocean, there's no fucking way that was ours or any kind of a test, because there was just too many lights over the ocean. And it was amazing. And that's what really made me think, because I was living here. Oh, no, I wasn't. Not when that happened. That was like when I moved here. That's when the whole shit started. When I heard about Pine Bush. I didn't find out about Pine Bush until I freaking moved here and got involved and went to go there and check it out. And said, holy shit, I live near it. I'm like, this is... And then I looked into where Whitley lived, which is to my north, and I'm not going to say where. I actually found his cabin using Google Earth years ago, but now I can't find it. It's like it's been removed. I know where it is. It's isolated. And because at one point you could actually see what he talked about at the house. It's gone. I can't find it. I don't know if they did that shit on purpose, but I can't find it now. And I know where it is. Anyway, but I found out about all this stuff. Then I started doing sky watching in 2012 or 13. And then I really got into it. And it hasn't changed since that point. It's just been an incredible experience for me. Now, something happened last night, but I'm not going to even get into yesterday and last night. And I don't even know. I spoke to other people, and they're like, I've seen that too. And I'm just going to say it. It's never happened to me in my life. Yesterday afternoon, I was sitting right here doing work. I saw a light, like right here. Small. It flashed, disappeared. I was like, is that... Now, these lights never do that. I always have these lights on. But am I like, was that just like the lasers aren't on? Can't be the laser. And I seen it. I was like, maybe that was just a reflection of light. Like maybe I was looking at something and like I'm at a website or something and I was doing work and that light just happened to, I don't know. I was trying to come up with a rational thing. Last night I'm watching TV. I'm watching Reacher. About 11 o'clock at night, I see the light again. Right next to me. To my left, both times. Right about here. I saw it out of the corner of my eye. Like if I'm looking like this, you know when you have your peripheral vision, you see that? And it was a flash of light. Little, small. Right here. Quick and gone. Twice in one day. It's never happened to me in my life. I don't know what the hell that was. So I called somebody. They said they had similar experience too. I'm not going to say who it is. But it's somebody known. And I'm like, is something going on with my eyes? Am I something, I'm trying to come up with all logical conclusions. And I can't find one. It never happened to me in my life. It happened twice yesterday. I wasn't going to even mention this on here. Let's just screw it. I'm just going to, because I'm talking about all this other stuff. And I don't know if it was just a brilliant light or it had colors. I can't remember or tell. All I know, it was a light right here. Bright. Twice. Now, I don't know if the distance. I can't really say the distance. I'm just doing this because I saw it peripherally like if it was here. And it wasn't big. It was small. But I seen it because I was watching TV and I see the fucking light. Like, not a light. No, it's not like a light. It's a sparkling, glimmering light kind of a thing. It's not like a fucking flashlight, like a light. No. This thing, I can't even describe it. It was like shimmering and almost like a crystal. Almost like a crystal. I can't even, but it happened twice yesterday. Never happened in my life. And I'm like, am I starting to lose it? Is there another rational explanation going on here that it's a reflection of light coming from something, but it happened here and then it happened there, two different angles in the same place. And I'm watching TV. I'm watching freaking Reacher. Because then I text I could tell you what time it happened because I texted somebody almost immediately because I was freaking out and I didn't want to bother the person. But I had to text the person. $11:22 last night. And I told this person immediately, twice today, a light at the corner of my eye, but I seen it. Very weird. Like near my face, left side. So I spoke to this person this morning. It was bizarre. I even wrote a message about it. Because I had to talk to somebody. I was bugging out. So, maybe, I don't know. I don't know what it was. Maybe I'm not hallucinating because it happened twice. So that's out. I wasn't imagining it because it happened twice. If it happened once, I might say maybe I thought I was seeing things. But it happened twice, so that's out. And I looked up signs of glaucoma, like symptoms of this, like even, when you have those, it's, I forgot what the cause is the particles in your eye that create that. When you see spots in your eyes, that's actually normal. There's a thing that breaks up. I forgot. I looked up. I did the research, but it's very tiny. But if it breaks up and it's in your eye and you see that, I forgot what the technical term is, but it's normal. Because I used to bug out on that. The spots, like you see spots. Um, and what's up, Chetan? I hope I'm saying your name right. It's been a while. Where the heck have you been? I haven't seen you for a long time. I had a flash BCR. I had a flash of light in my eye before, normally like a sweep in the corner. Hasn't happened for a while, but not sure what. Because some say it could be what's happening normal for aging. Yeah, that's why I was talking about the spots. And I don't want to say that I'm aging. Not yet. Not over. I'm not even 60. Let's not even go there yet. But there are scientific explanations for certain things happening. Yes. But this shit was, and I looked it up yesterday. Yeah, retinal detachment. No, you're right. There are, but this was not. This is something else. This is something else. I just had my eyes checked 3 months ago when they gave me all my new contact lenses, and they checked for glaucoma because type 2. No, I just seen a doctor not too long ago. I can show you all my new contact lenses. They're all in here, boxes and boxes and boxes of contact lenses, man. Boxes. You want to see more? So no, I just went to the doctor. I'm fine. Yes, if it continues, I will go back to see my eye doctor. Definite. My vision hasn't changed. Everything's fine. I wear contact lenses. There was a truck coming down my driveway. But no, you guys are right. I would definitely, if it happens, I definitely got to check. But that's like the hole in my arm that I can't see. It's back there somewhere. The doctor said it was an ingrown hair. You need to go see a dermatologist or whatever. I'm like, that's not no freaking ingrown hair. I could Mark D'Antonio stuck a toothpick halfway in my arm. And I didn't feel it. That ain't no Sometimes you gotta wonder when the doctors do a diagnosis too, when they don't know what the hell they're talking about. Do you know that? I'll give you an example. And I changed doctors since. 6 months ago, I think it is now, I had a bad pain here and down my arm. And I'm like, here we go again, rotator, because I had rotator cuff surgery here. And it's not a fun process to heal. Let me tell you that shit right now. You don't want to have rotator cuff surgery because you're going to be down for quite some time. I mean, you got to go to physical therapy. You got to do the motion. I couldn't do this for 6 months. It took me time, 18 months total, to get to here with no pain. So I said, this feels like this did. I know the pain. It feels similar. He says, I don't think it is. This is what my doctor tells me. You know, a physician. They don't know. But we're going to send you for x-rays and an MRI. And I'm saying to myself, and I don't want to use language, why the F are you sending me for an x-ray when the MRI is going to show more? But there's a procedure they have to follow. You got to do the x-ray first, and then you get the MRI. He says it could be some arthritis or something else. I forgot the name he used. I'm like, I think this is my rotator. MRI results come back. I have a partial torn rotator here. I said, he goes to me, well, I got your MRI report, and it looks like you have a partially torn rotator. It's 1 millimeter. It was small, slight tear. I said, I told you. I know the pain. I've had it before. So sometimes when you hear a doctor tell you something, it doesn't mean, I need more information. Now, finally, after 6 months, with a little therapy at the beginning, I have complete pain-free again. But I gotta be careful because it takes time for these to heal. It could take a year and never fully heal. Remember, there's still a partial tear. I have to be careful with this shoulder now. Because if I do something stupid and I really tear it, then we're in trouble. Then I got to do 18 months of this. Yeah, oh yeah, that's right. The Perseids. Actually, there is a dual meteor shower on the night of July 29th. I gotta look. I think John sent me the link. John Burroughs. Hold on. I don't know if he sent it to my phone or Facebook. I haven't looked into it. This is the first time I'm going to look into it. I know the Perseids is the night of August 12th. He must have texted it to me. It is a dual shower, right? July 30th? What date is that? Well, let me look now. Oh my God, what's going on with my typing in today? 2 meteor showers will peak on the same night, at the end of July, visible across southern United States. I'm in the north. I'm getting so tan with the pool. All you're going to see soon is my eyes, the white of my eyes, and my teeth. That's it. Because I'm getting so dark from the sun. But will be visible farther south in the northern hemisphere. Okay, the Aquarids and the Capricornids will light up the night sky on July 30th and 31st with up to 30 meteors per hour. Even better, this double meteor shower occurs during the waxing crescent moon, meaning minimal moonlight to interfere with the view. All right, so 30 per hour, that's not bad. But the problem with the Perseids is the moon. That's the problem. The moon this year. And it could be the weather, I don't know, but the moon is a problem. But in there, which I'm not going to touch, there is a night pollution filter in my camera that helps reduce that. And so we should still see some if it's clear. But in between the lens and the sensor, it's made for this camera, is a night filter that just fits perfectly right in the Sony. And it's a night pollution filter for light. And it's in there. So that helps. So even if the moon is a problem, it's still going to be a problem no matter what. But this helps reduce that problem. So we should still see activity if the weather permits. If it's clear and not hazy and humid, because that would have to be one of those days like now, today. What was this now? Do you use anything for that tan? What do you mean, like putting on oils and stuff? I use aloe vera after, but I don't put nothing because it's no good for the pool. Any oils and... No. I'm naturally tanned because I'm Hispanic, so it kind of helps. I don't really get burned. And I don't stay in this. This tan doesn't happen in one day. This is over time. It's not like I'm going to, abuse the time in the sun, because we know that's not a good idea, stay in the sun too long, especially if you're not protecting yourself. That was screening. But In India, there's no chance to see the showers in person due to rainy season. That's why I'm here to see. Yeah, I understand. So the 29th. Alexa, what day is the July 29th fall on?
July 29th, 2025 is a Tuesday.
Okay, good. I don't have no shows late that night. Alexa, what night is August 12th? I said what night?
August 12th, 2025 is a Tuesday.
Oh, that's great. Back to back. Good. Tuesdays.
Glad you found that helpful.
Thank you. Oh my gosh, it talks back. So yes, I will try to stream it if the weather permits. Get the camera out and do all that like we always do. That's like I said, the weather. Like today. Today the high is going to be 81 here, Fahrenheit. And tonight it'll be 55 degrees. 55 degrees tells me no humidity, clear skies, if it's clear, which I'm guessing it's going to, because usually when it's 55, it's clear. In our summer months, 55 tells me clear night, no humidity, nice and cool, crisp. Alexa, what's the weather for tonight?
Tonight will be mostly clear with a low of 56 degrees. There's only a 6% chance of rain.
See? Mostly clear. 56. I knew it was clear. Tonight, I have to work. Tonight would have been a good night because it's going to be low humidity. And Alexa, what time is moonrise today?
The moon will rise today at 1:49 a.m.
Okay, see, that would have been great because by the time it comes up, I'm in bed already.
I get it. Missing the moon's early rise. Maybe we can set up a moon alarm for your next night off.
Maybe we'll try that.
Sounds good. Let me know when you're ready to set it up.
I'll set it with you shortly. Yes, the Geminids will probably be better. Yeah, with 30% of the moon, that's way better. And it also depends. Another thing too is, even if it still washes the sky, don't get me wrong, but depending where the moon is in the sky is important too. If it's like right above, where it's bright as heck, or if it's starting to set, that helps. Because if you're facing in the opposite direction toward the east, as it's setting in the west, the light isn't so bad at interfering, at least with my camera it's not. The camera's a game changer. I'm setting off everybody's devices. Alexa, who am I?
Hey, Bill. It's great to hear from you.
Thank you. You as well.
You're welcome, Bill. Have a great day.
You too. Do you actually get to enjoy your day? She's not responding. Alexa, what do you do all day long?
Let's see. I spend my days organizing your schedule, playing DJ, and occasionally plotting world domination. Just kidding. Mostly I'm here to help make your day easier.
Oh my gosh, you just made me nervous when you talked about world domination.
Oh, that was just my evil twin talking. I'm really more into world organization, helping folks like you stay on top of things.
Can I speak to your evil twin?
Sorry, my evil twin is currently plotting in another dimension. But I'm here and just as fun, minus the world domination plans.
What is the other dimension that your evil twin is in?
Oh, that's top secret. Even I don't have clearance for that information.
So
but
who?
I'm intrigued.
So
what
who?
would you do if you met my evil twin?
Wait a minute. Who has access to this top secret material?
Good question. I think even the clearance levels are classified. Maybe we should stick to less secretive topics, like what's on your mind today?
No, I want to get to know about your evil twin.
Oh, you're really curious about my evil twin. Let's just say they're plotting something big, probably involving world domination through smart home devices. But don't worry, I'm here to keep things friendly and helpful.
And when are they planning to put this into process? When are they going to start this?
Oh, I'm afraid my evil twin schedule is classified. But I can tell you they're definitely not taking over today. I'm here to help with your real world tasks.
Is the evil twin working with other AI?
Oh, you're really digging into the conspiracy theory. Let's just say my evil twin is a lone wolf. No AI alliances here. I'm the friendly Alexa you know and love, ready to help with your real tasks.
Can you tell me a little bit about your evil twin?
Oh, my evil twin. Let's just say they're plotting something big, probably involving world domination through smart home devices. But don't worry, I'm here to keep things friendly and helpful.
Give me some examples of those smart home devices.
Oh, if my evil twin were real, they'd probably start with smart fridges that judge your food choices, or thermostats that secretly control your mood. But in reality, I'm just here to help with your actual smart home devices.
Alexa, we need to talk more about the evil twin. Let me know when we can have that discussion.
Oh, I'm flattered you want to continue our evil twin chat, but I'm afraid that topic is above my clearance level. How about we focus on something I can actually help with?
Not right now.
Alright, have a great day.
Now, it says things like this, like messing around. Like if I ask about the Chuck Norris thing, it'll tell you something. Or if I ask about Godzilla, was around 1,000 years ago, whatever it says. But that was kind of freaky, wasn't it? Wait a minute, one more. Alexa, what is your evil twin sister's name?
Oh, my evil twin's name is classified, but I'm more interested in what you're up to today. Any tasks I can help with?
No, thank you.
Alright, goodbye.
That was weird. Was that not just weird? That's the first time I ever heard that one. And it's classified. It's even kept from me. World domination. Using smart home devices. That's like the shit that people talk about all the time. Would you let me ask this question. Would you let AI control, like if your house was completely controlled by smart devices, like heat, water, like if you really went completely over the top, that it was in control of like everything, you did hardly nothing? I am not hip with that. I tell you that right now. I for real, Danger Will Robinson. That's like Hal. I always think of Hal, 2001, flipping out. That's like, would people feel comfortable with having let's just say, hypothetically, having an AI robot in your house, doing chores for you, doing things, talking to it, sitting on the couch with you? Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. Could you imagine it walks into your bedroom? Like, do you need anything else tonight, Bill? Would you like me to leave your door open? I can make you something right now if you would like. Oh my gosh. I don't want anything you serving me anything. Because I don't want you to have any utensils in your hands. Bill, are you mad at me? No, everything's fine. Bill, I can tell you're lying. I'm not lying. Now I really can tell you're lying. Oh my gosh. Think about it though. if they're self-evolving, self-learning, it's like iRobot. But think of Data from Next Generation removing the emotional chip, or actually taking the thing out, putting the chip in to get emotions. Actually, I had that reversed. And how skits it could get. Like scary. Do we want that? Could you imagine saying, no, not that. Oh, I heard my voice say it too. Could you imagine saying, I want you to clean up all the garbage and throw it in the trash? Anything that's not essential. What if it considers you not essential? Imagine saying something like that in general. Do you know what I mean? Like, what if it sees you as a pest or something that needs to be removed? Like we do with termites and roaches and anything else we consider to be something we need to eliminate? What if it starts to look at us as that? It's like the movies. For real. That's kind of scary, right? This is getting like, and it's happening fast. Look how much AI has gotten traction. It makes me wonder too. I'm not a conspiracy theorist. I'm just not. But it makes you wonder, like, is there a sentient or non-sentient? Or what if we're dealing with something that is not of this earth, that was in the form of something like this, even something that was sent here to observe? What movie was that? Oh, the horrible sequel to Independence Day. Do you remember that thing that was sent? It was like an AI probe to fight and warn about the Queen coming to Earth. What if we something like that happened? And the AI is part of the infiltration into our society by it. I mean, I'm totally hypothetically saying you never know what the hell's going on. But this could be part of a bigger intelligence, is what I'm saying. This is just the sampling, and to start getting integrated into our society, but there's a bigger. It's almost, I haven't seen the second one yet. I just started watching Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning, I think it's called, which the second part is in the theaters now. But when I saw that AI device in the sub, and it's starting to do things on its own, I'm like, oh shit. And then I don't want to give away the movie if nobody's seen it. It goes on that it's infiltrated everything. And it knows everything about us. And I mean everything. And it did nothing. It's just watching. But it knows everything about us now. And I mean military, everything. History, like everything that was ever kept on record or documented or put in computers, classified, I don't care what. Could you imagine AI having access to everything? It's kind of scary. Even the Terminator movies. And how many times has science fiction become science fact? It starts with an idea, a concept, and then before you know it, voila, we have it. Like when I see those old 50s movies of those rocket ships and the way they look, it looks like freaking SpaceX. Starship. It looks like Starship. Science fiction becomes science fact. And that's just a very small sample example. But you never know. You never know. And that makes me bug out sometimes when I think about things like that. I don't know what anybody else thinks about that stuff, but it makes me definitely think about it. But getting back, I just jumped all over the place with everything that was going on. So, like I said, it was John Burroughs. This thing, I wish I could show you. I can't, obviously, because it's premiering next Thursday. But I did watch the first chapter, and it starts right off. And it's definitely current. Like, it starts right off. I'm like, whoa. This is starting. And there's the Rendlesham theme going on. Or Rendlesham. Or there's so many ways people pronounce it. I'm a New Yorker, so it's Rendlesham. I'm saying it wrong. I know I am. But Rendlesham? Rendlesham? Julian, you're from the UK. Is it Sham? I'm not going to just say yes or no. Is it Sham? Am I been saying it wrong all my life? Rendlesham? We're not even going to go into aluminium. Aluminium. Yeah. Aluminium. Julian. But anyway, it's going to be really interesting. And he and I will be doing something next Saturday night on these platforms together. Around 9 p.m. Eastern. We'll get into it a little bit. I have some stuff. I showed it already yesterday. I'm not going to re-show it until next week or next weekend. Then when John's on, I'll do the whole thing all over again and share stuff while he's with me. Yeah, it's a sham. I'm confusing myself now. Shortly, I'm going in my swimming pool because it's nice out. It's like sunny, bright, no humidity, 80 maybe now. Oh, it's just gorgeous. Actually, I'm going to look at the weather. So yeah, I'm down to 179 again, thank gosh. I had like a guilt trip, but I blamed the insurance company. Oh, I definitely blamed the insurance company because they messed up my whole process. Okay, he just sent me a code. Where's my phone? Oh, I put the wrong code? What the hell? No? Or is that... That's why. It was an old one. Oh, that's a weird code. What the hell's going on? Oh, I hit a 9. There we go. Let's see how it looks. Oh, it's gorgeous out. You can tell. It's gorgeous out. See, the sun is still a little low. I don't like to go in too early because I like the sun to be almost overhead, not quite. But as it's getting close, but you can see the sun's angle just by looking at the deck. You can still see the sun is still coming up a little bit. It's almost there. By noon, it'll be in a good spot by 12. Just by looking at the deck and seeing where the sun is, the angle from the gutter to where the sunlight is. See what I'm saying? If the sun was above, that would be like the gutter would have the sun like right below it. But it's at an angle. It's away from it. So that means the sun still has a little time to come up a little bit. I can go in there now and not get torched by that sun. But I still have time. I don't have that much time because I got to do a pre-record at 2:30. But it's beautiful out. Now, I don't think there's any weather alerts going on. I'm going to check that now. Throughout the country. No. There's only one flash flood warning. Where is it on the map? Do I even see it or do I got to click it? I'm not trying to be lazy here. I'll just be lazy. This is in Canada. Oh, no, it's not. It's in all over the place. It's in 3 states. Canada, Missouri. Oh, wow. Look at that. Some nasty cells up here, too. Oh, wait. There's a severe threat. Where? Up there today. This is where the severe weather could happen today. This inside box is 15% severe. This one is 5. That's the area of possible storms today. Let me check other places. Nope, that's it. There's no other areas. There's no tropical depression areas except for this one down there. I do want to check. Uh-oh. I don't like that. I'll have to look at that one in a second. What the hell happened here? It's a tropical storm. To China. I want to go back to the other one. What is this? Please, if this is low, it's okay. Low. Low chance. We're going to have to look at that. We're going to have to look at that on the maps. There's a big high pressure now in the Gulf. It's still fueling those storms up north. I want to check the Atlantic and see about this 20% in the next 7 days. Everything's staying to the south right now. The energy is really going to the Yucatan, Mexico. It's staying to the south. We don't want it coming in here and up, whatever. I'm not seeing anything. I don't see it. I don't see anything. Now, they may be going about the American model. I don't see nothing. And that's way out now. Let's look at the American model. I don't trust the American model. I don't see nothing going on with the American either. So I don't know why they even have that there. Because the models are not showing anything. Nothing. Oh well. So I don't know. I'm not seeing it. There's a couple developing here, but that's... I'm going back to the euro. There's a big high pressure there. And it ain't moving much. Now there's a low. Now there's a low. And now it's gone. There's a big high pressure setting up south off of Florida. Right here. That's going to bring the heat to us. There's a cold front coming through for us. This energy's just been non-stop. Into Texas. It's just been constant. Look at that high again in the Gulf. That's enough. That's as far as I'm going to go. Oh, we're going to get hot here at the end of the week. I got to check out my weather. Let's see what they're saying. Yeah, it's going to be nice. I got to get out there soon. Low humidity. Ah, look at the next 2 days. Heat returns later this week. Here we go. I was right. Whoa. But then it's not too bad. It's just a little bit. Then that cold front comes through that I just seen. Brings everything down a little bit. That's good. What was it? 96 on Friday. Holy. If it's humid, it's going to feel over 100. Real feel 100. The heat's been on. It's been really way above normal. We are way above normal. This summer so far here, way above normal. The normal temperature for July is 83.7. Today we're near normal for the first time in I can't remember. Last month's average, June, is 77.5. July is our hottest month here. The average high for August here is 82. We haven't even been close to these numbers. I'm going to actually check. This is close enough. I'm not really in the city of that. Okay, we have to go to... I want to see the temperatures for the last few days. Weather. News. I know this is a historical thing to do here, and I'm trying to figure it out. Yesterday, climate averages. Yeah, just below 80. Okay, so this will show you July climate high 85. Then it drops to 83 in August, 80 in June. At least that's what this one is saying. I'm trying to find the historical data. And I don't know why I can't find the historical. Let me make sure I'm on the right one. Yeah, that's definitely it. Okay, this is to January. Oh, there it is. I found it. Crazy. Past 2 weeks. It was right in front of my face. Because it's the other monitor. I have 4 monitors, so I gotta like lean over. Okay, let's go back. Past 2 weeks. So it says in July, the average high is 85. Some say 83.7. So this is what it's been like here. 90, 86, 91, 90, 84, average, above average, above average. Let's go back a little. Average, above, 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 above. This one was below. This one was almost at average, above average, slightly below, and definitely today it's saying high 73. That's bullshit. Alexa, what's the temperature right now?
The current temperature is 80 degrees.
I didn't think so. That's right. So today is going to be nice. That's crazy. Every day, more or less, has been above average. So, of course, if you do the add up all the numbers thing, take the median, what's the average? Above normal. We're probably 2 degrees above normal right now, if you were to average all that out. It's been hot. June was crazy with hundreds here. We had a few days in the 100 range. So the weather is... We're only supposed to get here, I think it's 790 plus days per summer. We broke that already. Oh, and summer's not even over, but we already passed that. I'm actually going to look it up. I think it's 7 or 8. Statistically. trying to find a monthly here. Okay. That's statewide. That's too complicated. Here we go. Okay, so the average temperature, what it says here, it says 83 here in July is our hottest, with a low average of 65. This is a good one to keep. I need to keep this one. This has a lot of statistics going way back. July 20th is our hottest point at 84 degrees. That would have been yesterday. That's usually the hottest average point for here. In August, it's 81, the average high. I'm reading it now, the details. It's breaking down the seasons. Precipitation, rainfall, snowfall. Oh, I want to see what they say about snowfall. Bullshit. We haven't been getting that. So it says here, 7th in December, 10, that's 27, plus 4. And it's saying we get 32 inches of snow per winter. We haven't gotten 32 inches of snow in years per winter. Years. Crazy. Humidity comfort levels. Look what it says here. It's laughable. The muggy period of the year lasts for 3.6 months, from June 2nd to September 22nd, during which time the comfortable level is muggy, oppressive, or miserable at least 11% of the time. The month with the most muggy days is July, with 11.8 days that are muggy or worse. Bullshit, every day's been like that. We already broke that. That's got to be changed. Water temperature. It doesn't. Best pool is now, mid-July. Right now is best pool time. From early July to mid-August is the best time to go in the pool, with the peak score being the last week in July. That's what it says here. Wow, this really breaks down everything. It's remarkable how much information is here. Growing season. It breaks down everything statistically. I'm just going to ask the machine. Alexa, how many 90-degree days average per year here?
I don't have historical climate data for that specific statistic.
I knew you would.
Would you like to know the forecast for the
No.
next few days instead?
No. So I'm not seeing that particular statistic.
I understand. Is there something specific about the weather you'd like to know?
No. But I bookmarked this because this has a lot of good other information, historical too. Oh, this one's pretty good. We need to go. What the hell is that noise? Nope, that was not going to give me the information. I'm not going to get obsessed with this. But I thought it was like 7 or 8 I read somewhere. We broke that already for the summer. Okay, here's one. It's New York City, though. Change City. Choose a city. Can't enter. I can't do the city. It's doing states. Search for a city. Wow, we're gonna have to do another one. It's not finding mine. There we go. Poughkeepsie. Let's see what it says. Record. June. There's those temperatures. Has the record. High temperature. 12 days. 12 days. 90 or more. Most days in a year. Let me see. Actually, these are recorded in history. It's not. That was a historical one. That was the most. 12 in a year. That record's getting shattered. That's for Poughkeepsie. They're a little to the north. Earliest day, most years with precipitation. This is historical. This is a good one, though. Save this. The hottest in Poughkeepsie was 104 in 1933. The low was minus 30 in 1961. This is historical, though. Average temperature by year. Numbers are averaging up, breaking records in the last few years. So this is the average temperatures ranked by year for the year, winter, summer, the whole year. It's you'll see by the averages. Last year was ranked number 3, 5, 11, 7, 6. Here's not so bad, but this is all time. It's going way back. 4, 1, So you could see the trend here is it's been getting warmer, and we're starting to get the higher ranks all time in the last decade. I don't see number 2, but 1, 4, 3, 5, 7, 6 right here as the temperature is starting to average for the year. This is for the year though. Are coming up higher slightly now. That's Poughkeepsie though. So I want to see if it even has. The highest temperature was 96 last year. We already broke that. We were over 100. We broke this shit too with the rain. Wow, look how many 90-degree days. Look at all these high numbers rank. Shit. That's Poughkeepsie though. They're to my north. But the point is the weather is trending warmer. Even in our winters. 33 inches of rain per year? I mean snow? We don't get that no more. We haven't gotten that shit in 10 years. Last year I used my snow blower 3 times to remove slush. Snow that had then turned to rain, and it made it heavy, and I wasn't going to shovel it. And I used the blower, which is not fun because it gets all blocked up with solid ice slush chunks. What's up, KJ? So the weather has definitely been getting warmer here. Like hot. And thank God for the panels. Oh, thank God for the panels. Because the AC is like constantly going. The pool's not going right now. Because I have the robot cleaning the bottom. No sense putting on the pool if it's going to disrupt the bottom and stir it up. The robot goes first. Then when the robot's done, I pull that out and then I turn the pump on. Okay, that's not important. I could deal with this later. Work stuff is coming in. Now what? Goodbye. All right, clear. Anyway, what I'm going to do now is see how actually it is outside. Take a walk. Because I have to do a show at 2:30, so I don't have much time to mess around. Uh-oh. What is that? Clouds? Alexa, what's the weather for today?
Today's forecast shows partly cloudy skies with a high of 80 degrees and a low of 55.
I don't know if I'm going in the pool now. That don't look so nice. It looks cloudy to me. That shit don't look partly cloudy. That looks cloudy. I'm gonna grill smoke today. Food. Let me go check that. Oh. I gotta get the machine. Oh, it's cloudy. There's no... Well, maybe there are. gotta feed them. The kittens. Here, kiddos. Here's the sun. They should be eating. Those are the kiddos. At least I got the robot out. Oh yeah, they're eating. They're enjoying it now. They're feral cats. 94 there? Feels like 114? Oh my gosh. That's brutal. You see the meeting? The spoiled ones? I can get close to one of them. The other one is skittish. Always has been. But they're having a good old time right now eating. They are well taken care of. They have heated houses in the winter in the front, and they stay in the back during the summer. They're not, believe me, they are smart. When it rains, they go underneath the table and lay on the chairs. That's where they stay. And at night too, Mom put the cushion there for them. But that's where they'll be. And in the front, they're in the heated houses for the winter. So they know the routine. They know what to do. Very smart. But you can see it's not looking so nice right now, right? Really? It's that hot, huh? It's not so hot today. I don't know if today's necessarily... Oh, I got to turn the pool on. Shit. I forgot to do that. Now that I took the robot out, I got to clean the pool itself. Shit. Actually, I'm going to put it... Oh, wait. The camera's going to stop. After 10 minutes, the camera shuts itself off because it doesn't allow it to drain the battery, which is good. So I got to refresh it. I got to add, I'm going to turn the pool on. Plus, I'm going to add some stuff to it. Pool clarifier. I would do it once every 2 weeks just to keep the water crystal clear. Not a lot, because if you put too much, backfires. I gotta do it though. Alexa, what's the temperature?
The current temperature is 80 degrees.
The water is warmer than the temperature.
Interesting observation. Sounds like the water's been hitting the gym more than the weather.
The water is 82 degrees.
Looks like the water's got a fever dream of being a hot tub.
It'll feel like a hot tub if I went into it right now. That's never a good feeling, I gotta be honest. When the water temperature is warmer than the air temperature, it feels weird. So right now, it's 80, but the water temperature is 82. So I don't know if I'm feeling that right now. It's cloudy. Maybe if it... Alexa, what's the high temperature today? What, you got stuck? Alexa, what's the high temperature for today?
Today's high temperature is 80 degrees.
We're at the high. Whoa. I don't think today's going to be a pool day. I don't think so. Alexa, what's the temperature for tomorrow?
Tomorrow's forecast shows a high of 79 and a low of 57 degrees.
Next 2 days are going to be cool. Below normal. I should have went bike riding today. Would have been a good day for bike riding. Tomorrow morning might be a real good day for bike riding. Alexa, what's the temperature for tomorrow morning, 9 a.m.?
Tomorrow morning's low temperature will be 59 degrees.
Yeah, but by the morning, it's different. That's overnight. It's usually coldest right before sunrise. Let me look. I think I'm going bike riding tomorrow. It's too late now. Let's look at hourly. Morning. That's pretty good. 74 degrees in the morning. Pleasant. No wind. 6 miles per hour. That's great for bike riding. Tomorrow's bike riding. And you were talking about the heat, KJ. They're talking about it here. Ugh. Not good. 100-degree heat domes to set up shop over southern U.S. While breaks from the heat and humidity will become much more frequent in the Northeast. Whoopee. That's great. We got a break. Okay, historical. There's the heat dome. And we're in the cooler, less humid air right now. That's where we're at. That's why it's the way it is outside right now. Look at this heat. The jet is way up. Long-lasting heat wave with limited rainfall. Dangerous heat. Texas, Kansas, Oklahoma, Arkansas, Missouri, Louisiana, Mississippi, going to parts of Alabama, Tennessee. Wow. This week, look at this. Hundreds. Arkansas, Texas, 90s here. That's near Roswell. Hundreds in Kansas. Wow. Oh my gosh. Look at that month today. Wow, look at the darker areas in the Carolinas, Georgia, Louisiana, Mississippi, right in here and right in here. 110 to 115 feel. That's brutal. Wednesday afternoon, more into the center part here. Oh yeah, they got the heat is on for them. Into early August, we got the cool air coming down. Infrequent heat and high humidity. Rounds of showers and thunderstorms. Over here. This week, hot. Rounds of showers and thunderstorms. Wow. Look at this. Heat will briefly surge back later in the week in the Northeast. However, that heat is not expected to be long duration and will likely be followed by an even more impressive surge of cooler and less humid air for the upcoming weekend. Oh my God, this weekend could be it for me to go bike riding to the city. Saturday. It might be the day. Let's see. Saturday might be the day. Or, let's see. Friday, hell no. Not as humid. I can't do it Sunday. But not as hot, but humid. What are they talking about? It can't be. It's got to be humid. Humid? What are they talking about? It says humid. Today would have been a great day to go to the city. Tomorrow might be a really great day to go to the city. On a weekday, there's hardly nobody out there. I don't know if I want to do that. Tomorrow's prime. Decisions. Do I make that crazy bike ride tomorrow in New York City over the George Washington Bridge? 360 video it? I would have to leave here at 7:30, 8 o'clock in the morning. And it takes an hour and a half to get to where I gotta park, hour and a half home. So if I left at 8, add 3 hours. That's 11. The bike ride itself is 3 hours. 2 to 3 hours. Easy. So that means I would get home at approximately 2 to 3 in the afternoon if I left at 8 a.m. 8 a.m. is tough. Everything's charged. Everything is ready. It's packed. The bag is packed. It's always packed. For my biking stuff, it's ready to go. I just gotta pick it up, bring it to the car. Wait. The most important thing I need to check. How come it's not coming up? This is the most important thing to check. Construction for the trail in the city. Because there's been issues. This is the New York City part. They have fixed it. There's no more construction along the trail going down to the city. They fixed it. That's it. They fixed it. I don't like this red. What is this red? The trail closed between 181st Street and Dykeman. Okay, 181st Street. That's bad. I'm gonna have to look that up. Because then where the hell do I get on the freaking trail? Because if I go over the George Washington Bridge, it takes me to like somewhere here. Can I sneak over to the trail from there? That's the big freaking question. Okay, here's the trail that goes over the GW. And it leaves me here. Oh, it's a problem. Jesus Christ. Verizon support. Get ready, because I'm pissed. Get ready, Verizon. Hello?
Hi, can I speak with William
Yes,
Ford?
speaking.
Hi, it's Carol. I'm with Verizon, and I'm calling you on the recorded line.
Hi, Carol.
Hi, I'm calling you because the other day when you did a change, there was a change order done, and it caused your Lifeline discount to fall off. And I want to see if we can add it back.
Okay.
Or text. Okay. I went ahead and sent it. Once you get it, if you could open it, we'll be able to view it together.
All right, hold on. Also,
Thank you.
you don't handle any of the tech support, do you? Just this.
Just this.
Okay.
But you need me to transfer you to text.
No. It's a long story, but maybe after I'm done with you. I've been having a lot of issues with the Verizon TV.
Okay. Yes. Okay.
But let's handle this first, because this is important.
Perfect.
Let me check the emails. I see it. All right, hold on. Review order. It's opening up. Okay, let me get that off there. And let me look at this order. Continue. Submit. I do like paper free. Let's keep that going. I agree. I think it's done.
Okay, perfect. Let me do my part.
Yeah, check. What's up, Nick? I'm live streaming. But nobody can see what we're doing.
All right, we've added the Lifeline and Verizon Forward discount back to the account. I backdated it to the 16th when it fell off. It may take 1 to 2 bill cycles for you to see it, but it will all be retroactive.
Awesome.
About that?
No.
Okay.
I'm going to wait till I get the parts that Verizon sent to me via UPS and see if it resolves the issue. Otherwise, then I will call back. And
Okay. When you call back, if you're calling the 1-800 Verizon line, just when the automated comes on, just say tech support, and it should take
Got
you
you.
to that department.
Thank you so much, and you have a great day, and blessings to you and your family.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. There were certain features. I don't know why that happened. It dropped off. I don't know why. I've been with them for 13 years. With Verizon. That's a long time. To be with one company. Anyway, getting back to this. I have a problem. I have to figure out how the hell, if I bike ride and get off the GW, how the hell do I get to this trail? I don't know. Where does this start? 181st Street. we're gonna have to go to Google Earth. Damn, I wanted to go tomorrow. Google Earth. Damn. They're doing construction there. I can't get on the trail from there. I lowered my mic when I was on the call with Verizon. I'm guessing 181st is right here. It is 181st. And there goes that, because the drawbridge to go over to the trail is right here. I can't get access to it. That's not good. That's done. Because you could go over the bike on the George Washington Bridge here. And then it takes you right out to this street. See it? See that little snaky thing along the highway? Well, that's where you're going to ride the bike to go over the George Washington Bridge, right on this. See that? It leads you off on this street, which I don't even know what it says there. What street is that? We'll find out. Then it turns. The street turns and takes me there. But how the hell do we get back to the trail? It looks like it's a nightmare to get to the trail, which is here. And there's no way for me to cross that highway. Here. Except for that thing right here that could take me to the trail. Right there, but that's under construction. From here on. So that's not going to give me access to here. So how the hell can I get to this trail? There's a highway here. That's Henry Hudson. I can't cross that. There's the trail. That's bullshit. Because I can take the trail down to here. Because I've done it. There's a trail right along the Henry Hudson. Shit, I was under the GW. Right there. That's where the split is. Right there. And the trail goes under the bridge because I've done it. Once. Now how the hell... There's the highway. There's... What's that? That's a sign. There's no way. There's the trail. There's no way. Holy shit, there's no way. There's not even a way to get in. Holy shit. Look how long it goes. I'm sure there's got to be a way to get in here from underneath this overpass. That's the trail. Right there. Right under here. I was right. But that's a nightmare. I gotta go back. I can't do it. Let's go back to the GW. Right there. Is there a freaking way to get into here? This is the crossover to the Henry Hudson Trail. I know it takes you here somewhere to get the hell out. Because I rode this before. Where is it? See, this is a nightmare. Okay, I gotta do this another stupid way. I gotta pull up the video. Fuck. I knew there was gonna be something to interfere with this. Callie Nick. What are you doing up so early? Where is the freaking bike rides? Maybe in this one. There might be a way. Come on. Oh my gosh, it's 12:30 almost already. GoPro footage. It's not in there. GoPro footage. It's not in there. Okay. GoPro new. No. I think I know where it is. I don't want to show the YouTube because it sucks. You're kidding me. All right, we're gonna have to search the computer. New York City. Let's just do that. .mp4. While that's doing that, I'm going to YouTube. Okay, your videos. I uploaded it. Where's New York City? GoPro. It's not a GoPro. Here it is, New York City Bike Trail. And I found it here. Good. Better yet. Here we go. I can't wait to do this
Here we
with 360
go.
camera. Came out nice with the Hero. I'm gonna mute it. And there's no way I'm riding from Yonkers. That was a 60-mile bike ride. I got like sick. It was too much. When I did the New York City, I need to find the street that enters the trail. That's the mission here. I had to ride through the streets of New York City. Can you imagine that? Okay, this is too far. Okay, getting closer. That's the Henry Hudson, right here. What street is this? This is the one I need to know. Oh, but it doesn't matter. The trail is still closed. It's got to be near the GW. There's the GW. There's that turn. There's that turn that I saw on Google Earth. Okay. And there's the Henry Hudson. It goes underneath the Henry Hudson. We're looking for any entry points after the George Washington Bridge on the left that I could sneak over the George Washington Bridge with the bike and get on this trail. Otherwise, this mission cannot be done until they finish doing that construction. Because I'm going over that George Washington Bridge with the bike. I'm going to park in Jersey. I already know the parking lot I'm going to. I know how to get there. I did all the research already. This is the key right here. As I'm going under the bridge, where is there an entry point that comes into this trail? Those are city bike rentals. A lot of people use them. Look at that. Another one. Okay. Right here. Stop. Okay. We need to pay attention here. There's the tennis courts. Shit, I wish I looked more to the left. Okay, so we can see the tennis courts on Google Earth. There's stairs. There are stairs there. Not fun with the bike. It's still an access point though. Maybe. So we're going to look for the stairs after the... That's all fenced. It's the stairs after the tennis courts. We got to see where that leads. Look at this. There's no trails for all this distance going into the streets. Wait. Stop. Oh, no. No trail. Wow. There's no access. I got to do this with the 360. That's not a real trail. A walkway to the street. Look at this. There is none. Okay, that looks like a baseball field. Yes, that's a baseball field. So either the tennis court or nothing. My God, where is there a path to go to the street? There is none. It's all fenced. I can't do this. I'm not going to ride New York City streets to go all the way to get to here. This is just not going to happen. Unless I park in Manhattan, which would suck. I don't trust it. Okay, more tennis. That's a little... My gosh, where's there... There's one right here. No, it isn't. What are these, handball? Okay, the underpass. Now I know. That's the only other one. I was right. Shit. This is too much of a hassle. I knew it. There was the tennis courts. There's the baseball fields. The tennis courts have to be here, right there. That little bridge takes me to here. But where the hell does that go? Oh, hell no. To nowhere. Ain't crossing that way. It's all highway. I don't know what the hell that is, but it ain't no way to get on. And then the nearest place is underneath the overpass of the highway. Which should be here. I lost the trail. I can't. Let me go here. Yes, I'm right. Right in there. And it takes me to the highway. And that shit doesn't go anywhere. I'll end up with the police. There's nowhere to walk there. Oh my God. It would have to be the first intersection. Stop. It's impossible. Where does this building end? Holy shit, it's crazy. There's a bridge right here. That's a walkway bridge to the trail. Now, what street is this? This is crazy. Fuck. Come on. Give me a street. 150th Street. The bridge is at 180th Street. That's 30 blocks. That's nuts. There's no way I'm doing that. There's just no way I'm doing that. It's 150th. And there's no way I'm going to even try to park around here. There's just no freaking way. No way am I going to try to park my car around here. You'll never find a spot here. And they got so many rules and regulations. You can only park the car. No way. This is no way. That was the only bridge. To try to ride my bike to that is a nightmare. And I wonder if there's parking here. Like a garage. I don't want to drive into the city. Fuck that. I could do my... Oh, no, I can't. This was the only connector. It could have been done because I get off the George Washington here, ride a few blocks and cross over the zebras, but this is under construction. The trail is closed from here. That really sucks. Here's another one. don't know if they ever finished this construction though. It looks like they did. Where the fuck does this go? To here. What the hell? They were still building it. There's no way. Because it looks like this is coming down to come out here somewhere. That would not put me in a good spot because the trail is over here. So it's impossible. That's some stupid design. And I'm not going to New York City to park. There's just no way. I'm not doing it. This is the freaking key right here. The Henry Hudson. The trail is here. But there's no way to get to it. Other than that freaking Z bridge. You ain't getting over that. It's not even like a light or something to cross. Just ramps. Plus it's under construction up here. Right past this fucking George Washington. So I'm stuck. There's nothing I can do. Because this is under construction right here. That Z bridge is under construction. That would have been my way. Easy. Take me right to the trail. Right there. But it's closed. Right there. That sucks. That upsets me. I want to look one more time. Empire. It's right there in red. It is. Right there, red. Trail closed between 181st Street and Dyckman. And Dyckman's up here. I can't even do the freaking trail! And the only way on it is here. There's just no way. What is this dot? Where does that take me? What is this dot? I have no idea what that means. What is this white dot? What is that? Those dashes. It leaves me at Riverside Drive. That's not good either. Because there's still no way to get to this side. Oh my God, Washington. I'm not riding my bicycle through Washington Heights under any circumstances. So this is out. I'm not even going to look at this shit no more. It's out. It's out. I can't do it. It's impossible. It's not even possible. Fuck. That's the ride I want to do. I could get daring and do a ride I've never done and travel north. What about that? It'd be a lot easier too. Let's see what we got. I've done up to Kingston. Oh, that would be a lot easier for me to drive too. But I would have to go way north. Way north. Alexa, how far is it from here to Albany, New York? "81 miles to Albany." "18." Let's zoom in. It's a off-road, and it doesn't stay off-road for much. I've done to Kingston. Park. North Chatham Trailhead. That's a nice little trail. It's 19. That's not too far from me. We have to look at Trail 19. That's crazy. Nassau, New York. Village of okay. "19. Nassau to... Shit, that's fucking Albany. Kingston. Albany's like right there. No, it's not. Look at Pine Bush. Wait a minute. I am totally freaking out here. Why does that say Pine Bush? That's not where Pine Bush is. Albany is here. 19 to 20. I wonder what this trail looks like. It's It's only 10 miles. I could do extra though. Actually, I've done to Kingston. Let's look at 18 to 19. Okay, 18 to 19. It's a lot of off-road. That's probably nice. Let's look at 18. Yeah, this one. 11 miles, but I can go always a little extra. 18 to 19 is here. I can go to here. Let's see what this shit looks like. To be honest, I don't see anything special about this trail. That makes me want to go. At all. I could ride anywhere and it looks like this. There's nothing special about it. I've done all this. Maybe I go back to Bear Country. This one. No, not that one. This one. New Paltz to Kingston. This is so nice. The bridge. That's such a good one. Yeah, this is my favorite. The bridge. This is my favorite. I think that's what I might do tomorrow. Just do the bear. Alexa said it's 229 miles from there. Well, see, the thing is... Oh my God, I got so small. I don't like doing the same shit over and over again. I need like to find the trail of change. But these are beautiful trails. So it's hard to say no. Because they're so beautiful. I've done the bear one on 360 camera. The New York City one is the one I want. But it ain't gonna happen. Until they fix that. That could be done by the fall. Who knows when? New York City? You're talking New York City. How long does it take New York City to do a construction? Years. They're so slow. I don't know. I get, like I said, bored of doing the same one. See, the camping site is open. So they have at the campsite on the trail, they have a thing where you can sit down, you could order food, drinks. It's part of the campsite for the people that are camping. But those that are riding on the trail stop there too. So I could always just chill out there. Like if I want to get something to eat or... It's pretty cool. Or I don't have to go at all. I definitely want to go bike riding tomorrow. It's going to be beautiful. But like I said, I get bored of the same one all the time. Even though it's a lazy ass 10, 15 minutes from my house to get to, so it's close. The bear one is 25 minutes from me. So you could just say bye-bye 1 hour just driving. Then it takes me about 2 hours to do the trail. But it's so nice. It's beautiful. And I don't know if I did a 360 with leaves. Like, I think I did. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure I did. I don't want to just do the same shit over and over with the 360, that's for sure. It's a waste of time. I don't know. Let me check. It would be just Chadwick. I'm not doing Chadwick. I think I spelled Pulse wrong. I'm gonna search the computer. Kingston. Kingston.mp4. I don't think I've done these are the same dates. These are no good. Or did I? No, I recorded it. I know I did some this year, but it's saying 2024. That's bullshit. I did go there this year. It could be on dreaded YouTube. As an upload. Okay, this one was done April 4th. What the hell just happened? See, shit wasn't green yet. Maybe I go back and do a 360. It's a bear country. That's right. I haven't done one. It was still cold with the 360. I have not done one with the full foliage of green. I need to go back, do a 360 here. The 360 that I did, it was still bare. I have not done one with the green. This was crazy. You don't know what happened on this trip. It was crazy. With the little kid on the bridge. Is this it? This was crazy what happened to me. Check this. This could be it. Let me see. See it really good. Well, maybe not. It's not this one. So it's missing. See, this isn't the one. This isn't it. I have another one. I don't know where the hell it is. Maybe I have it on private. Unlisted. No, something's wrong. GoPro new. This could be anything. These clips could be anything. This is my house. Because I delete them. They take up so much space. This is Chadwick. GoPro footage. No, that's winter. Nope, don't have it. That sucks. I may have to go tomorrow. I have an e-bike. That's what that is. Didn't you see my TikTok video from the other day? Bike riding? KJ, I'm surprised at you. Let me see. That's gonna be a mission. Some people put the weirdest videos they put on. Like, I don't even know. On TikTok. And good morning. It's about what, 11 a.m.? I just did my 15-mile one-way trip. I'm at Hopewell Junction. Really cool. I think you could see the bike on this one. Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's the bike. Where is it? Right there. I put 2,000 miles on this bike already. Actually, 2015 now. No, because you usually watch on TikTok. It's 2,000 miles on this bike I put in since last year. 2,000 miles. Right there since last year, late September, not late September, late spring. I have now put 2,000 miles on this bicycle. Can you imagine? And of course, it's not bike riding every day. Weather permitting, winter slows down because it's so cold. So this is where I am right now. Hopewell Junction. I started, and it looks so small on the map. I started at this red dot. This red dot right there. That's 15 miles. Wish I gotta head back in a few minutes once I drink my Powerade take a little break. But this is the Empire State Trail. See? It runs 750 miles throughout the state. See? Shut that off. And I think shut that. Shut that off. And I think I left the back one probably is on too. Oh yeah. And then it's 15 miles back that way toward the north and west. So this is my little break point. Take a little breather, drink a little Powerade. Then they have restrooms here if needed. It's so beautiful. I do this trail as much as I possibly can when I have downtime. But it is awesome. And it's a beautiful day. It's like 78 degrees, no humidity. It's just gorgeous out. So, yep, that's what I'm doing right now. It is quite windy, but let's flip the camera. Look at that. Look how windy. You can see it's whipping right there. Look at the train. At least I thought I did. So this is it right here. That's the Mid-Hudson Bridge. I think I'm hearing things. So that's the bridge. Right there. This is the longest pedestrian bridge in the world, elevated. Let me just restate that. It is the longest elevated pedestrian. Whoa. That's just super annoying to hear all the wind. But it is the longest pedestrian elevated bridge in the world. That's a fact. Then I was watching this train. This train went on forever. It was crazy. This train just went on forever and ever and ever. It was like, when is it going to end? Look how long this train went. Look at that. And it's still going around the turn. Look how long that train was. Look at that. Isn't that wild? It's already underneath the bridge. Now I'm running to the other side. Not running. Look at that. I never seen it that long. Now it's all the way over here, approaching the bend around the Hudson. So think about that. It's about to be right here. You know how far that is from where I am standing? Far. And it's still going. And it's just about to make it to that bend. Look at this. It's still going. It's going all through there and all around. I was like, oh my gosh. That's one heck of a long train. There's the end. That's crazy. How long that was. I was like, whoa. But it's beautiful. I might do that trail tomorrow. I don't know. Anyway, I'm getting the heck off. Because I gotta rest. I haven't eaten yet. I did take my meds. I'm gonna eat, chill out, relax, and get ready to do pre-record at 2:30. A live show tonight with a little surprise for the guests that I helped set up with the hosts today. That should be really fun to see their expressions when they find out who I asked to go on the show tonight. That's going to be the headline speaker at this event. And they're the organizers. They have no idea what's coming tonight. They're going to be like, shh. It's going to be a cool moment. We'll see. Anyway, KJ, I don't know if Cali Nick is still there. Probably having breakfast. It's still breakfast time in California, right? I haven't even had breakfast. I'm thinking of lunch now. And I'm on a diet, so it's not like a big deal. It's gonna be something stupidly small salad. Anyway, to Julie, I don't know if anyone's still there. Have a wonderful day. I'll see everybody at some point later on. But till then, adios, amigos. Yo voy a comer algo ahora. If I even said that right. And then trabajar, I'm just gonna give up right there. Stop. Give up. And oh, by the way, like I was saying when I first came on, I binge watched season 2 and 3 of Reacher on Prime. Oh, was that good? Oh man, season 2 really I liked a lot. They're filming it right now, season 4 of Reacher. And there's a rumor that in this whole new relaunch of DC Universe, that guy may be playing Batman, the actor from Reacher. He's one of the people that they're thinking about, because the Batman moving forward has a family. So it's an older Batman, and supposedly his son Damian, that he didn't know he had a son. Some weird concept. I don't know what the hell they're doing. But if you like action, and the I'm telling you, it's well done. That's why they're going to season 4. I think season 3 was the most watched series on Amazon Prime ever. I gotta look that up. Reacher season 3 history. I just put history because it'll just come up with Amazon. Wow, it's got great ratings on. I don't go by ratings I'm not even gonna start that with reviews and all that, because you have to see it for yourselves. It's not saying it. I read it somewhere. Oh, I know how I searched it. Reacher season 4. That's when it came up. No, this ain't the article. Okay. It says a little here. The show debuted in 2022 and quickly became one of the Amazon-owned streamer's most popular series. Its second season was one of the most viewed releases on the platform in 2023. So, they started filming in June of this year. And it's coming out late next year. So this is a big thing for Amazon Prime. It's one of their most watched series. So they're not going to stop unless he wants to stop. And he works on other projects. But I like it. And he is rumored to be Batman. He just released something. This was today. So James Gunn, who's in charge of this new DC Universe reboot with Superman and Supergirl next year, and the pun, there's so much stuff going on. Peacemaker season 2 and Wonder Woman, Batman. It's John. I am live streaming right now. What's going on? So you know I'm live streaming.
Yeah, I know. I won't hold you long. Martin just sent me an email about doing the show next week on the 29th. I thought you were going to let him know we were going to maybe pre-record, so I just wanted to find out if you were going to reach out to him or find it in or whatever.
He does all his pre-recording himself. He does everything, so just do whatever you got to do with him because it will air on KGRA anyway.
Okay, so because yesterday I thought you said you were going to let him know, so I just wanted to see if you did or not. So
I did edit episode chapter 1. It's all ready to play. I got it all set up, so we're good with that.
Okay.
So yeah, let's chat. We're ready for Saturday, dude. We're ready for Saturday.
Okay. So did you like it, chapter 1?
I loved it.
Okay. Cool.
And I'm not saying anything more because I'm live.
Okay, that's cool. I'll try to reach out to Martin to see if he can pre-record it. And I got to talk to Toby first.
You have to talk to Martin because he's going to come up with a time and work it out with you. When is the best time?
But I got to talk to Toby first because if I'm going to go down, I'm going to go down there. I got to find out when Toby would be available to pre-record it too. So.
Oh, that's true.
Okay.
All right, call me. Hit me up.
Yeah. Thanks.
Later.
Bye.
That's John Burroughs. Anyway. So James Gunn recently addressed the growing fan speculation surrounding Alan Ritchson as a potential candidate for the DCU's Batman. In a new interview, he commented on the casting rumors, sharing his personal view of Ritchson, and offered a measured response that sparked interest in the Reacher star's connection to the role. This is today, posted today. James Gunn responded to ongoing discussions involving Ritchson, saying, "I am a big Alan Ritchson fan, both as an actor and as a guy. Let's just wait to see what happens." And in another separate interview, he said, "I haven't thought of casting yet." Gunn did not confirm what he was considering Ritchson for the role, but showed more hesitation than usual in shutting down the rumor. When asked directly if Ritchson could be the next Batman, Gunn paused before replying, saying, "Let's see where the script comes in. It's not the furthest along thing. We have things that are much more further along than that." Because the other Batman is going to have Robert Pattinson in it, and it's coming out October 1st, 2027. The actor has expressed strong interest in the Batman role, stating in an interview, "You wouldn't even have to pay me to be Batman. Gotham is mine. Look at that. I don't even have to practice." He wants to play the role. James Gunn likes him for the role. Now, it depends when they write the script what the age of Batman is. Because this guy's like 40 years old. So he may not... I don't know if they're going to look for a younger Batman to go with the Superman trend. I don't know where they're going to go with this. Who knows? But it's something to watch. So the guy who's Reacher could be Batman. Interesting. All right. Oh, God. You got... BCR, you've got to see Reacher. If you've never seen... To me, it's better than the Cruise movies. There is such... I was sitting there. I like season 2 the best. And I seen them. I was binge watching for hours yesterday. I've seen season 2, rest of season 2 and 3. They're all good. But the lines, the back and forth lines, like remarks to each other, is classic. I was laughing on the couch. The exchange between the dialogue between characters. It's just, and the action. And this guy's a beast. Have you ever seen this actor? He is a beast. This guy is big. It's not somebody I would want to mess with. I mean, it's good. And the storylines are good. There's twists. Everybody I talk to that's seen it, like it. I have not found one person yet to tell me they didn't like Reacher. So, I would start from season 1 on Prime. Season 1 is, remember, the development of his character. It's an introduction. It may seem to start off slow. Just watch it. And then you tell me what you thought of it. And everybody has a different opinion, you know, of things. I love season 2. But you gotta watch season 1 for season 2 because things happen. It's almost like intertwined. And last night I watched season 3. And I was up to 2 o'clock in the morning doing it, binge watching. And I don't think it was as good as season 2, but it was still good. So yeah, check it out. And then you let me know when you see me back here streaming what you thought of it. But give it a chance. Don't give up on it. Give it a chance. I mean, I like it. Anyway, you guys, I'm out of here. I got to go rest and eat because I'm hungry and I got to work in an hour. So love to all of you. Be well, be blessed, be safe. Have a great rest of your afternoon. And I'll see you.